Match number 4, and let's see if we can get 3 wins on 5 matches, like the last time I played this deck on Untapped. And I go first, and there's Scaled Hive and then Sunfall. Let's try to keep this hand just because I have 4 planes, and the unlucky part will be having a 5th plane. However, with the Scaled Hive, and if he doesn't destroy the enchantment, I'm pretty confident that I could do something. Otherwise, it's a Sunfall, and if he has creature, destroying them with Sunfall. Let's see how it goes. Here's a mountain and a Swift Spear, so I have to wait for the Sunfall. Maybe it would be wise to even not play the Scaled Hive. However, I'll try to go for the lifelink alternative, even though it will cost me 6 life, and I have to wait turn 3. Volt Wave deals 3 damage to each opponent. So it's a burn deck, so it was probably a mistake. End the turn, I'm already at 13 life, and these creatures can't block. Plays a Forge, and the Forge I'll immediately partition before he deals me the 1 damage. Hopefully he has creatures, but these creatures all have haste. So here I deal a toxic counter, and I have to be lucky that this innocence gets destroyed by some combat trick he has. Or something that doesn't exile. Torch the tower, especially if he has Torch the tower, will probably lose this game. Because he has a Forge, it's still fine. Now I can block. If I block the Spear, I get 2 damage. With this I get only 1 damage. So the Innocence dies. And now I will probably soul partition the Forge. I think I'll put a stop on his attack and soul partition the second Forge. Three damage to each creature. What this means also the monastery will die and the forge are gone, so this is my opening to do something, and I can even save the Enduring Innocence at this point. However, this turn I have to pass. And now I'll draw 2 cards each turn, even though you will play the forge next turn. These creatures you control get +1/+0 and have trample and haste. So I'll get 1 life out of this. And probably to end turn. Even though here I could have, if he has any counters, maybe a prowess deck doesn't play counters, but if he had it. So I put the stop on the combat phase, discover 3, Let's see what we found. Mtg, and now is the time for sample. So what do I do exactly? I'm making create 2 map tokens. My turn. Do I want to do something else? No, I think I will sample. And pass the turn like this. Now I can still block, and I have to take time because I'm drawing 2 lands a turn, and he has 4 poisons, so these have the corrupted. As 3 my poison counters, they have toxic and lifelink. The creatures with toxic have lifelink. So let's see, gives me the turn, so I'll flip this incubator. Now double screll, however I have already drawn a card out of the screll is toxic, so he counters the screll. That's fine because I'll play it again. Because I've drawn 2. And now I will attack with this, and I can even solve partition and get lost whatever he plays. Another sample seems risky. However, he has 4 cards and I have 4 cards, and has 6 considering a land. But if he's drawn a land, 3 damage to each creature. So do I want to save something? I guess no. And let's see now, however. And burst lightning the direction. So this could be a problem. Let's see. I find a virtue and a vindicator, so I'll play the vindicator because he can't deal damage and he's tapped out. And then the next turn I'll play the virtue of loyalty. However, if he with 2 burst spells he could destroy me. So I will. And even the Scrubs Hive probably. In the next turn, stop on my upkeep. Use explore, but I get it lost. This I create. And gives me another card. So with this card advantage I should be able to win. He's been unlucky that he's drawn only 4 cards and I have a double soul partition on his Warbrask Forges. That could have been a problem. Now he's found the land, but he plays a monastery. The monastery is the last card. Explores it, but I don't want him to explore the monastery since he's at 5 life. I will soul partition the monastery. And I think this game is into my hands with this, probably. Now taps 2. So what will he do? The problem is with the Scale Hive I cannot return it anymore because I have used the Soul Partition, so he can deal 1 damage of the... He cannot play the Monastery because I have the Vindicator. So let's see what he does. Probably has 1 card, even if it's a bone spell. Has found the mods. Well, it's probably a good game, because he doesn't know what to do. He's roping, so let's pause the video. 1 timeout is gone. Now he has to do something because the 3rd timeout is gone. And place the Monastery. So here I'll play a Virtue. Then he concedes because I was blocking it.